First and foremost, all praises, glory, honor goes to Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, double honors to the elder apostles, that great millstone that taught us this truth. Salutation, all Yakin. Pushing this word day in and day out, doing this quick lesson. It says proposed bill would offer reward of bounty hunters for undocumented migrant deportations. Okay, so let me play this quick video, man.
Tonight, controversy in Mississippi over a new bill which would enforce President Donald Trump's immigration policy.
The proposed program would put some cold cash in the hands of citizens who assist in successful deportations, and it has a notable supporter from DeSoto County. Here's ABC 24's Kevin McNamara.
As the immigration crackdown gets underway nationwide, a new bill has been proposed in Mississippi. If passed, the Mississippi Illegal Alien Certified Bounty Hunter Program will be established. It'll offer a $1,000 reward to registered bounty hunters for every successful deportation they assist in completing. DeSoto County District Attorney Matthew Barton has come out in support of the measure and said on Wednesday, this program is a vital step in assisting our law enforcement agencies to better enforce immigration laws and ensure that those in this country unlawfully are sent back to their country of origin. Others aren't so certain.
Using bounty hunters, like who's going to regulate them? If people are going to have an incentive, especially a financial incentive, to incarcerate individuals, that could violate the Fourth Amendment, the Fifth Amendment. It's dangerous that we're going to see people racially profiling individuals. I mean, let's think about the mechanics of this.
Mauricio Calvo, the executive director of Latino Memphis, says there's too much ambiguity and will motivate bad actors to try and take advantage of the situation.
Imagine when you have a group of people that are not fully trained to do this work, and on top of that are getting an incentive, a monetary incentive to do this. It's going to be chaotic. It's going to be like the Wild West.
For ABC 24, I'm Kevin McNamara.
We reached out to the DeSoto County.
Yeah, so he was in the right spirits talking about the Wild Wild West, because America is turning into a purge-like country, man. And this is what's, bills like Trump passed this week, man. This is basically a precursor to a purge-like society, man. A lawless society, a all hell breaks loose type of society. And then this Edomite at the top, or bot, whatever this thing is, said Donald Trump is on a winning streak and it got 16 likes. So, it is going to have racial profiling. Like you see a brown family that appears to be from Central South America, or even a Native American. You're going to ask for their papers, or you're going to have bounty hunters having kickback programs. Be like, look, I get paid $1,000 for each successful deportation, but if you, for every successful one that you refer to me, I'll give you 500. You're going to have all types of shit going on, man. And I drove by a Home Depot like the other day, and I saw some northern tribes out there. They weren't as deep as they usually do, but they usually be like at least like 20 deep. But when I rode out there, there's only like 5 or 8 of them at the most. So I'm gonna keep riding by, seeing if that shit clears out. You know how you have your day laborers over there and shit. They're not licensed. They more than likely may not have papers, but you just pay them for the day and they get a job done. I'm gonna keep tabs on them, while I'm in those areas and shit, man. So, Esau, people's like, Edomites like, where do I sign? They hate you spics. So for all you spics that think you better than Jake, think you Edomite, especially in this area in Maryland, you got them wicked ass El Salvador Jakes that think they white. They think they better than niggas and shit, man. They catching hell now, right? So, this is the beginning of the end of America, man, with Trump back in. So, and that's the spirit of brother got Trump, or whoever that is, got Trump up, as a live stream photo, man, all right? So, This is Isaiah 55:6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found, and call ye upon him while he's near. So, supposed to seek the Lord while he may be found, man, because real soon, these lessons will be a thing of the past real soon, man. All right. Ain't gonna be no who do I call, what's the name of the Father, what's the name of the Son. It's gonna be none of that real soon, man, on the internet. Because this is gonna go. I mean, you can easily see that this is gonna get out of hand. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna have people, Edomites, especially Edomites, that's not even law enforcement. They're gonna take matters in their own hands and just dropping, you 2/3 spics and Levites and maybe a few Benjamites off at the nearest concentration camp, man. Which I believe this is a ploy to get Jake, because the scripture says judgment shall begin, man. Might as well get that next, man. Probably got like 10 more minutes. 1 Peter 4:17, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? So, judgment is beginning, because this is going into Israelites that know they're Israelites, but even these 2/3 niggas, man. Judgment's beginning with Jake first, man. That's why they trying to say Northern tribes started the wildfires in Cali and so forth. Everything bad from here on out is going to be blamed on Jake, man. And maybe Ishmael, too. And Elam. I mean, primarily Ishmael, because Esau got a thing against Ishmael. Elam bows down quick to this devil. You know what I'm saying? He's a perfect coon, I think the only Elamites that battle this devil or test this devil's might is probably the Iranians, maybe certain Pakistanis, and so forth, man. Okay. So, hey, that cute little Brazilian woman you see at the gym, and her little biker shorts, you ain't gonna see it too much anymore. It was, that's, on temporary visas, temporary papers, you ain't gonna see them too much no more. They're gonna be ducked off. Hey, brothers, and don't be surprised if some of these Northern tribe women start approaching you, brothers, man. Some of these so-called migrant women. All right. Because we coming into a time of Isaiah 4:1 too, because it's about to get bloody out here, man. Because some of them gangster 2/3 spics, they gonna fight back, man. All right. Some of the MS-13s, Salvatore, Mutra, whatever. This gang, the Latin Kings, or that gang, they gonna really punch you devils back, man. I mean, really, they should be, them carnal 2/3 ones, they should be clicking up, man. All right. If they smart, they should be clicking up. Because the devil's coming down, man. Now that Trump's in, they got the perfect adversary, the perfect villain to, enforce Esau's, wills, which really is the Most High's will. He just uses this devil as the whipping stick for these 2/3 since they refuse to hearken diligently. This is a judgment on their ass. Because best believe these migrants done seen the camps, man. So, you got these Edomites out here. They just, living carefree. These migrants gonna run up in your houses real soon, man. Because it's Bible prophecy pursuant to 2nd Ezra. All right, we don't condone violence and none of that shit, but it's about to get tragic out here. It's about to get drastic. Okay. And it says, and if it first began at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua? So you 2/3, you're getting it right now. And it's going, best believe it's going to trickle over to you FBA, you foundational Black American, you niggas in America too. All this shit's going to trickle down to all the tribes, man, real soon, all right? That's why Trump ended the DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion, man. That's another reason, because you do have sponsored migrant workers in these different agencies, man, that's was hired through the DEI, man. All right. Through the spirit, man. I personally believe that. This is Jeremiah 30:7. And you got to, make them not go to work. Because, how does it look like if ICE is raiding their own federal government buildings, man? Like, you have many different federal buildings and shit, man. It'll be a bad PR move, okay? Jeremiah 30:7, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So, hey, man, who's that he that's going to be saved out of it? That's talking about the elect, man, women, and children, man. Because it says he, because everything starts with the man. The man's the head of the household, man, all right? Man carries the seed. How about Shem Yahushua is dealing with men, okay? Scripture says, unto men I call, man, unto ye men I call. So, but, only 1/3 of the nation of Israel is going to be saved, pursuant to Zechariah 13:8, I believe. It goes into 2/3. It's going to be destroyed, and that's the time we living in now. All right, and one thing about this devil, the first so-called roundup he did of migrants was the gang members, man. Because, Jake loves that gang lifestyle. 2/3. But, hey, you may have certain brothers that's grabbed up. That's a part of the elect. Certain migrant brothers, man, that's a part of the elect. They just grabbed up, but the Lord's going to deliver them in due time, man. Because, hey, that's their lot. That's their testimony, right? Because, the time we living in now, it's a time we going to be talking about this forever. We ain't going to be talking about ancient Egypt's our deliverance from there. We're going to be talking about this deliverance forever. So we're going to have a lot of wild shit going on for even brothers that's a part of the elect, man. They're going to have to deal with certain shit, man, especially migrant brothers, man. Right? Just stay strong and keep believing, man. All right. Let me get a couple more scriptures. This is Daniel 12:1. At that time, and hey, this is the time we live in right now, man. Because this is going to boil over, man. Everything that's going on now, is going to cook over, man. You know how, like, you have a meal in the oven and that shit just overcooks, or you boiling some eggs, it overcooks and fucking eggs exploding and shit. Hey, that's the time we living in now, man. All right. So it says, and at that time Michael shall stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble. That's pursuant to Jeremiah 30:7. That's a precept for this precept right here. Such as never was since there was a nation, even to that time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, and everyone that shall be found written in the book. So that's the 1/3 of the nation of Israel. But hey, man, shit is about to boil over, man. Like, we ain't got, hey, brothers, we ain't got that many camps left. We really don't even got that many videos left to upload. Cause the shit is about to hit the fan, man. You can see it, man. Like, yeah, right. And Trump, that's his enough is enough Trump card, man. This is one of his shits, man. All right. So, hey, man, it's just about to get drastic out here, man. I can't stop saying it, man. That's why it's not wise to be in big crowds, and I'm speaking of myself. You know, it's not wise to see your favorite NFL team right now, your favorite NBA team, your favorite concert artists and shit, like whatever big crowd events you like going to is not wise right now, because this devil is he's flooding, basically he's flooding everywhere, because Trump said that these, even if with the ICE situation, they can go up in churches and schools or some shit like that, man. You know, to round people up. They can go pretty much anywhere to round people up. So it's not it's not good to be in large crowds, because best believe if you're in a crowd of 50,000, it's at least one migrant there, man. That's illegal according to this devil, which this is their real land, right? So-called migrants, but there's at least one so-called illegal there. All right, and they gonna pat everybody down just to get that one migrant. Especially they're giving $1,000 per migrant. You know how many illegal, so-called illegals here in America? It's probably like damn near 100 million. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's nothing new under the sun. They did the same thing with the runaway slaves in ancient and hardcore slavery, and they're doing it today, man. Let me see if I could get anything else. Psalms 91 and 10. Because, you know, it's going to be people preserved from this shit, man. This is Psalms 91 and 9. Because I was made the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. So, hey, man, you're going to have certain brothers, man, that's, you know, in the midst of this shit, and the Lord's just going to deliver him, and the angel's going to deliver him. For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways, man. So, you know, they're going to try their damnedest to snatch certain jakes up, but hey, man, Lord could just give them the power, man, in that time, man. And this is the time we living in right now, man. So, hey, man, stay tuned, man. Because Yahweh Shem Yahushai ain't playing this year. Stay tuned for what's next. Till next time, Shalom.